Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? You guys are all doing well? Okay. All right. Normally, IRL stuff keeping me pretty busy recently. Please do hero this time. Fine, we'll do hero. That's fine. Probably, honestly, should have done it the other way around, where I did hero on the first one and evil on the second one, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh. 2 days until Game Awards. I saw a video being like, please, Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer Thursday, please. Hero is canon. To the first game. I think, I don't know. It's debatable if, I don't know too much about Second Son, but I know at least the intention originally was for inFamous 2's evil ending to be canon. That was the original intention. I don't know if that's how it worked out with Second Son's story, but that was the original idea. At least until they saw, oh, people are going for the good ending more, so they changed their mind, I guess, at that point. So we're going hero? Yeah. We could do hero. That's fine. That's just why I was saying, though, that we probably should have done it the other way around. Alright. Let me go ahead and send out the Discord thing. Yeah, I saw your messages from earlier, Garrett. Okay. That's that good to go. And then here. And then let me see here. Okay, so that's Discord good to go. Cross that off the list. That can get closed. That Steam can get closed. We're not using that today. Close Chrome. We'll check on that later. Oh, there was one thing I need to double check, because I think I changed some settings, so I think I have to change them back from the DS streams. Hold on one sec. Yeah, sorry. I know I'm late, and now I'm like trying to get things ready here a minute before we get started with the game. IRL stuff is keeping me busy, trying to get some stuff done before trying to get started, or trying to get stuff done before the holidays, you know, Christmas and all that. Give me something else. No. 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 Need to add more music. Yeah, sure, fine. Oh, woman, that'll be fine. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. Okay, that should be good. And then let me just double check that capture card is working a minute. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Let me go ahead and hop over here a sec. Okay. Oh, looks like I still got inFamous 1 in there. Let me change that out real quick. Don't worry, it's just booting up the game. I don't know why it does that, where it says like no video. I guess the PS3 just isn't outputting video for a second there. Okay. Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's... Let me know if it is too quiet or too loud on your guys' end. Should be fine, though. It's the same level that inFamous 1 was at. Don't mind this, by the way. I think this is just a test save that I was doing earlier. Yeah, let me... Save data. Game. You want to save? No. Fine. Yeah. So, continue your inFamous 1 story. I had a save from inFamous 1 that was good karma, so we'll go with that since we're going to be a good guy this time. And then, good karma. We completed the game, so we get a little bit of extra XP for inFamous 2. And then since I collected a lot of blast shards, and I got that trophy, we also get some extra energy storage, which is nice. So...
Dropped out of college and got a job as a bike courier. Mostly just to piss off my parents. I was someone you'd never notice. Just a guy to...
Yeah, there's the red light that he runs.
And then one day, a package found me.
Because remember, there's that dialogue with John where he's like, I was going to catch you, but you ran a red light.
And at the center was me. Alive, but changed. But no one could have seen what was coming.
Oh,
back then, Empire
I forgot
City
to
was in quarantine.
fix it now while we're
to hell.
doing the
Other
cutscene in a
people
minute.
with power started showing up, and it was my job to sort through it all, find out who had given me that package and why. Hell, even my best friend turned his back on me to try to get powers of his own. But in the end, I found the man responsible, Kessler. He explained everything through a vision of the future. A beast is coming. A monster only I can defeat.
Wouldn't it have been really funny if the beast was another version of
I met Lucy Quo. She somehow knew all
would have been a
about the
different
beast.
version of Cole from an like a different future, since Kessler was able to travel back in time. What if the beast is yet another version of Cole that traveled back in time? It would be a little BS, but it would be very funny. I don't know. It would be a little bit like, again, but
the beast is
kind of funny.
And I will be ready.
Man, I tell you, Cole, that Agent Quo, she doesn't mess around, huh?
Game looks noticeably better, by the way, which is kind of impressive, considering that it's still on the PS3.
I'm just gonna get in. I'm gonna get some new powers.
This is a different voice actor, by the way, for Cole. Just if Cole sounds a little different, that's why. I think both do a pretty good job, but it is a little jarring to go straight from like inFamous 1 to inFamous 2 and have like different voice actors for each. It's not too bad. I think both do a pretty good job, but
boobs, and mechanical bulls.
Gentlemen, I
Mechanical
don't think
bulls.
that you understand the scope of what is going on here.
yes, there is an it's a different VA for inFamous 2. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that, but that's my understanding. Okay. I'm guessing that if you push down to look up, it inverts things.
We had a deal. This boat is leaving.
Relax. I got time for this.
Want an inFamous collection? Yeah. Yeah, replaying these games, it's really too bad that like inFamous 2, 1, 2, and then Second Son aren't in a collection on like the PS4 or PS5. It's really disappointing. Even if they just ported it over and gave it like 60 FPS or something for inFamous 1 and 2, or like made sure that they ran well. Or like gave you a slightly bigger like FOV or something. Something like that would be really useful.
Yep, right here, man.
It's really surprising that they didn't do that, considering, you know, I don't know. But then again, if there's one thing I've learned in the last several years, it's that Sony's not super great about keeping up with some of their PS3 properties. Some of them they like have really gone all in on, like The Last of Us, where they've kept that one up to date, but like some just like haven't, you know. Yeah, I guess that's it too, since Sucker Punch and stuff. Are focused on other stuff right now.
Tesla told me about you. I'm not gonna let it happen.
It's interesting that this is a tutorial, but also like an introduction with like the beast and everything. But yeah, it is too bad that there's not something like that where it's like, "Oop, what the heck is going on?" Oh right, I think I'm supposed to fly away from him when he like tries to drag me in. Yeah, it's too bad there's not like a collection or something at the very least, or, like a port to PS4 or something. A little surprising they didn't do that to like drum up sales before Second Son came out, or as like an incentive to like resell all three of the games, like for the PS4 or PS5. It feels like a relatively easy way to get some sales or some hype for like maybe Second Son or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it's not as easy as I think it would be, but yeah, who knows? It was probably thought of at one point. Maybe it just didn't work out for whatever reason. Sucker Punch was busy with some other stuff, or it just didn't work out. Who knows?
Hey, good shot, man. Now get back to the boat. Pier's breaking up.
Nice work, Crash. That was impressive.
Yeah, the game looks noticeably a lot more colorful, even here at the start when you're still in Empire City.
Come on, man, jump.
Also, a lot more like set dressing there on that pier than I think was in the original game. Maybe it's just more noticeable, like with the plants and stuff, just because it's got more color to it. Yeah, I wonder, though, how many people who worked on this game are even still at Sucker Punch, because that's one to think about, too. It's been how many years since these first two games came out, so there's probably been a lot of turnover since then.
The beast had drained me, broken my powers. It felt like the end. I almost wish it was. The beast had just put itself back together. And now Empire City is dead. Our ship ran for it, fleeing south to New Marais. People kept their distance, whether from respect or fear. I don't know. Either way, I was alone. Others kept busy, acting out their routines as if it would make the world right again. But I knew better. I had been given powers to defeat the beast. I was strong, I was ready, I had fought it with everything I had. And it wasn't enough. That needed to change. The next day
I almost wish that the intro was a bit longer, because it feels a little kind of to have him say that he fought with everything he had when it's just literally the tutorial battle. I almost wish there was like a small section of like the original city that you got to play through as like the tutorial, and then like the end of like the first prologue, like the end of the prologue and the end of the tutorial was that fight, so you could like go all out with like
got your ass kicked or
at the start of the game a bit better. But I guess then they'd have to like recreate or like
force you to make choices.
change up slightly the town at the start, maybe drag out the intro a bit more than they wanted to. I think it works fairly well as a tutorial, but it does kind of like, it was a tutorial fight. What do you mean you gave it all you had? I think it works. It's just could have been a little bit better probably if we had a bit
Cole?
more time at the start rather than going straight into that as the tutorial.
You know, when you go to talk to Wolf, everything is going to become completely...
Zeke! Zeke, catch the engines!
What's up?
Militia blockade. If we get any close and their artillery will sink us.
I guess it's time I go introduce myself.
Wait up, man. Here she is.
And you're sure it's ready?
I hope so. Give her a try. Oh, I'll be damned.
Wow.
Cool.
What is that thing?
I call it the amp.
Good work, Zeke.
Thanks, brother. Go have some fun.
This is gonna make a hell of an impression.
The amp, yeah. The new improvement to the melee combat. Definitely a lot more flashy than the original just punches and kicks. I don't think it solves all the problems with melee combat, but definitely makes it look flashier. For sure. Oh yeah. So while we're here, you can see where the beast is, so that's kind of fun. Part of the DLC is some powers and some other stuff. So this is one of them: sniper blast, extra long range with the blast, lightning hook, basically grappling hook for enemies and objects. That's kind of fun. Stalker grenade, homing grenade, basically, and electrocution grenade, area of effect grenade. I think that's everything. And then apart from that, there's also, we go into options here. Interesting. Yeah. There's like different skins for coal, including stuff like a solid gold amp or a samurai sword. Classic coal, so his outfit from the first game. Kessler, the Reaper, a Reaper outfit. Sly's cane, a caveman club. The only thing is you can only have one at a time, so you can't pair like the solid gold amp with like classic coal or anything. It's one or the other. So yes, gold amp probably. Is this a classic outfit? Didn't look too much different. I guess it looks a little bit different. Did he always have the Union Jack on his right pant leg? No, I don't know if it's a Union Jack. It kind of looks like one. Yeah, I guess the backpack's different. Yeah, we'll just do like the gold amp or whatever. All the DLC wasn't too much. I think it was like $10 total. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's the solid gold amp. Looks pretty fun. That was that era, right, where like every single gun had to have like a gold skin as like its ultimate as the ultimate version of it. Okay. Do we want to change this out or I think we just keep with what we have now and we can change it out later. Try the DLC powers later. Doesn't look like we can unlock anything with our XP right now anyway. 9 more? Yeah, not as much. It just got a little oversaturated. And it does look a little tacky on some things. Like, it was cool, like, the first 20 times, but, like, now we're on 200, 400. X rank is now Obsidian, yeah. Yeah, there are definitely some more unique looking skins and stuff. When I used to play Fortnite more often, oh, you get stack thrusters from the start? That's nice. Yeah, I am, baby.
Hey, Zeke, Sam's gonna work out just fine.
All right. Hey, put a couple of notches on it for me, man.
Expect more resistance. The militia controls everything going in or out of New Marais.
God, how could they let a bunch of hick fascists take over their city?
People do strange things when they're afraid.
Anyway.
Cole, looks like you could lower that bridge if you give it some power.
Never mind. Hold on, the game's still talking.
Just don't overcharge it. A fire could blow up the entire village.
Yeah, it could. I could take all these guys out at once.
Oh yeah, and the women and the children and the pets.
Well, we're being good guys, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way this time. But anyway, when I played Fortnite, I was always more interested in the weapon skins for the most part than the character skins.
That did it.
There were some that I liked. Like, I think, a lot of the Clone Trooper outfits and stuff on Fortnite, but yeah. It's been a minute since I've logged into that game. I know. Every once in a while I'll get into it or I'll play it with some friends or whatever, but it's not a game I play often.
Cole, thank you for showing some restraint.
Yeah, because they're not going to. Oh! I think I just punched something that exploded. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the game does look a lot better. It's kind of crazy how much better it looks. Looks like we get to start out with some of these. Oh, hello. And you also get to start with arc restraint and stuff as well. Oh, yeah. How's it going, Union? What are you up to? Yeah, I'll have to get used to doing the restraint thing on people now again. Music's got a different vibe to it as well. And they also are throwing like rocket launcher guys right at the start here, which is kind of interesting. It's a good thing I'm playing this right after Infamous 1. Makes the transition a lot easier.
Cole, move! Move!
Oh, by the way, sorry about Sunday. I didn't realize it wasn't outputting the stream to YouTube until like halfway in. I'll probably upload the VOD here when I get a chance. I've just been busy with stuff and I forgot to do it. Oh,
The mortar's out of commission, but I bet there's more militia hiding out up ahead.
Okay, let us know when it's clear.
I'm a little surprised you're still playing Metaphor. I thought you were pretty much done with that game. Oop, yellow paint. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the yellow paint thing? Where like people feel like they're being talked down to a little bit with the yellow paint thing, but also like it's really useful from a game dev standpoint. Oh, it's no longer live action on the TV. That's a little disappointing.
For you, for your protection, you've had to make sacrifices in recent weeks. You've had to give up certain liberties.
Good to see Cole's idle animations. Does he still have the one where he plays with the electricity back and forth?
Now, isn't that worth any
Yeah, it does.
sacrifice? What are you being protected from, you ask? Freaks, abominations. They exist, my friends. They are all.
Yeah, I don't care too much.
And they
I think I would care if it was like
we have ever known.
more of a realistic game, but usually those are a little less handholdy anyway. But if it's like Boom Raider, where like
Ask you all to find the courage to do the same.
what was that?
Please report unusual behavior
Nathan Drake,
by
the Nathan
calling
Drake
Commission's
games.
emergency hotline.
Then it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able, like, yellow paint is where I draw the line of being like, oh, that's too unbelievable that there's yellow paint everywhere. No, we can't have yellow paint to like show the player where to go. That would be unrealistic.
What the hell happened?
Yeah. It's interesting how you start out with more of your powers than you did at the start of Infamous 1. Makes sense, but also interesting that they're not trying to tutorialize as many of them, or at least they haven't yet. Or at least not directly. Like, you have to go on those power lines, for example, to get around. So you're probably going to be able to realize, oh, you can, like, grind on those, but, like, it's like not as much of a, yeah. I am gonna miss the ability to like get a refill on energy from Bio Leech, I think, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue, honestly. The Bio Leech is a nice option, but it's not usually the, if you have time to Bio Leech, you usually have time to actually just go find
Nice. We will
somebody
come
to
to you and then head up for Wolf's lab.
nice. Significantly more heroic.
Militia sure has changed this town. Ain't nothing like it used to be. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember New Marais. Came here 4 years ago while learning how to climb. After the flood, half the buildings were abandoned. It was a haven for urban exploration. Hell, even Zeke manned up and gave it a try.
That's cool. I forgot that they had history
See,
here.
in any other city you start to climb, you got maybe 10 minutes before the cops show up. But here, well, police have
Oh,
their
you,
hands full.
yeah, you didn't figure out
The
the,
place was lawless. It was raunchy, and except for the hangovers, it was goddamn heaven. But not anymore. Now these redneck assholes strut up and down the street, eyeballing everybody, looking for deviants to punish. Tension's thick. People here, are ready to explode. Somewhere in this gorgeous corpse of a town is the key to amping up my powers. These pricks, they're gonna try to get in my way, try to kill me to keep their town pure. I say bring it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at the start
Zeke,
myself,
you need that
but
bug
yeah.
for a sign of trouble.
It's one of those things where
You expect
game devs are right. People usually don't
Be
look
on
up.
guard after that stunt you pulled
Oh,
in the
skins
swamp.
apply in
No, I
cutscenes
do
apparently,
this.
in-game cutscenes. So if I was
Why
dressed
didn't
up
you
as
blow up those oil tanks in that camp? Would've made getting
Kessler,
food
that
a
would be
lot
funny here.
easier.
Hey, I'm about to start torturing families just to make my life a little easier.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. You made the right choice. I'm impressed. You acted like a professional. Let's go find Wolf. Hey, Dr. Wolf, I'm back in town. I have McGrath.
Yeah, it's not like I have a history of that in the first game.
Unfortunately,
Of just
I
killing
have a bit
people who
of
get in my
bad
way.
news.
What? Are you all right?
Yes, but the militia searched my lab this morning and discovered the blast core I'd been hiding.
Okay, stay in your lab. We'll swing by the West Lookout, see if we can get it back.
Damn!
Hit him with the grenade!
You get him? Oh yeah, that's right. There's more destructible stuff here in the second game. So stuff like some of the balconies and all that are destructible now. Oh, we should try the I think there was a different type of grenade, right? Yeah. Let's try the area of effect one in a minute. And then what else was there? There was the sniper blast. I want to try this lightning hook thing. The idea of being able to yank people towards me is nice. I want to try that out. Okay. Interesting.
Let's move. Huh. Do you mind clearing the way? Thanks. The West Lookout's just up ahead.
Ah, yes, DLC power. Kind of messed with that tutorial, but don't worry, I know how to use that. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't explode as like right away, which is kind of annoying. But the fact that it electrocutes enemies and like stuns them for a time is kind of nice. Might swap back over to the other grenade though, but I am interested in messing around with the
Oh, I love this town.
Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, my day was kind of busy, but it was good. Yeah, let's swap over to the normal grenade, I guess, a minute. It is a little weird that there were some powers behind DLC, but they're not essential. The grapple hook is kind of interesting, though, like the ability to yank people towards you. I'm not sure if I like the power system better or worse in this game. I guess we'll see as I go through it.
Wolf, I'm on my way.
It'll be interesting to directly compare against the first game after beating it.
I'll find it. Go
I missed.
forth.
Come here, buddy. Yoink. Yeah. Oh, this is something else we didn't do in the first game. Is healing touch people. You can heal civilians for good karma. Some of the good guy side quests also had you doing that. Where's the... Alright, let's get up above. Spending too much time on the ground here. We need to get up on those roofs a minute. Bye-bye. Oh. That's right, I can't, like... Yeah, like, that tower should be destructible. Or maybe the cover around it, maybe? Yeah, the top of it there. What's with the chest?
I know Wolf's in trouble, but you got time for this, right?
Yeah, I got time for this. Not sure what this pickup package. Hold on.
Whoa, Wolf.
Oh shoot, did I miss the opportunity to say that, lady?
McGrath, the shard's there. Oh, God.
Oh. I didn't realize the cutscene was gonna trigger if I opened that. My bad. Whatever. We got plenty of chances to be the good guy. It's not like I got bad karma for that. I just missed out on good karma. There'll be other random muggings I can help out with later. Oop. Okay. I think I want that Alpha Blast back. Give me the ability to sweep people off of buildings back, please. Also, there's like no good way of like blasting away Oh dang, can you not spam energy bolts anymore? Oh yeah, energy bolts take up actual electricity now. In the first game, you could just spam them as much as you wanted. It was just the other powers that took up energy. But now it looks like the your normal attacks also take up energy. That's an interesting well, where's the guy shooting at me? Minimap says he's up here, but I don't see him anywhere. Nice. Oh, can I zoom in? No, not yet. Oh, looks like my effective range is they're too far for me to get them from here. Oh, nice. I was able to use that in the air. That's cool. Bye, buddy. Oh, I haven't used the gauge mechanic yet. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe I should take one last look at it here a minute before you have to go.
McGrath.
Dr. Wolf.
My God. You look just the same.
Same as who?
Kessler. The man who gave you your powers.
I know who Kessler is.
At the beginning, we were friends. He told me
It'd be very funny if I was wearing the Kessler DLC outfit right now.
So then you know I failed. I couldn't stop it. Empire City is gone.
Yes, and it won't stop it unless you expand your abilities. Become powerful enough to use this.
Another ray sphere.
No. Ray field inhibitor. I call it the RFI. Think of it as an anti-ray sphere.
So instead of giving powers,
Okay.
it takes them away.
As long as you're confident, I suppose.
With that device,
You know better what you're doing than I do.
the beast. Subtract his abilities. Keep it safe.
Yeah. What about
Shoves it into imaginary pocket.
this?
Ah, blast cores. They power the RFI. They're batteries for the same energy that fuels all
Where did
genetic
Cole
mutation.
shove that?
Pass a current
Where did he
through
pull
it,
that cylindrical
the energy
object
will
from?
Release into the nearest conduit.
Whoa, so this is gonna make me stronger.
Oh Lord, yes, and that's just the first. Together we will defeat the beast.
Oh, enough of the pep talk, Wolf. Let's do this.
Facial animations are a bit better than the first game. I am impressed how much better the game looks from the first game. Again, it might just be the color palette, It's a lot less gray than the first game, but just in general, I think the game looks a good amount better. I guess they were more, used to working on the PS3 by that point. They had had a whole other game, so. All right, chapter 1 done, I guess.
Run, bitches!
He's got a revolver now.
What happened?
Militia came back.
I think he just had a like normal
Quo's still off chasing the fellows.
semi-automatic pistol in the first game.
So, what happened? That old guy slip you a roofie?
No. No, I actually think I might have a new power.
Really? Come on, let's see what you got.
All right.
Strut your stuff, Peacock.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can lift stuff now. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that there was an entire like new ability where you could like pick up cars and stuff. That's fun. All right. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna need this real quick.
Yeah, that works.
Ignore the fact that there was a civilian in that first car. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's fine. I know I picked up his car and then threw it at an enemy and it exploded, but Chrono Trigger's been going good.
Just spotted some
I caught up
cops,
with where I had gotten as a kid, so.
With all the ruckus you've been causing, they might be looking for you. But think hard before you jump these guys. We need to make allies, not lose them.
Okay. Interesting. Evil karma opportunity. Ignore that, I guess. Let's just move away from them, I guess.
I'm tracking the guys who took Wolf, but it's gonna take a while. In the meantime, Cole, I think you should salvage some of the fallout from Wolf's lab. We want to get to it before the militia.
Speaking of. Hey, boys. I think I just accidentally hit a civilian there. Well, I can heal him if I need to. Armor back. Okay. Where are we heading? Looks like we don't have any side missions yet, so let's just head over to the next story. Beer so cold it hurts. Okay. Goof part. Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the signage in this game is funny. Same as the last one. Bubba's Market. Dolores. Laura's. Yeah, there it is. Call of Booty. Uncharted Love. I think Uncharted Love is a reference to the Uncharted games. Might be some more PlayStation. Oh yeah, there it is. Hush. Assassin's Need. Assassin's Creed. Halo Reach. Halo Reach, yeah. Little Big Unit. Ratchet and Skank. Ratchet and Clank. Sly. Sly Cooper. Epic Icky. Epic Mickey. No Need for Speed. Yeah. Which is reference to Need for Speed. Just like a bunch of references. I got all four of them in one go. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, no, the signage in this game, there's quite a bit of fun stuff. There was some fun stuff in the original game, too. I noticed with, like, some of the billboards and all that. Oh, did I miss one? Go. So, okay. So is the gun thing on the minimap police? No, it's a somebody being mugged, so I can help her for good karma. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was in the first game as well. Not that we ever did it because we were evil. It's just, it wasn't marked before, so. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, Garrett. I wonder if we're locked by to karma ranks by the story again, or if it's just unlocked from the start of the game. Like you can go all the way up or all the way down. Would take a while without like story choices, I think, but would be doable. Guess we'll see here. Probably run up against it at some point, one way or another. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's weird to think that, like, nominally, the same studio that worked on Sly Cooper went on to make Ghost of Tsushima and stuff. Even though it's, like, probably mostly all different people. Hold on, I want to get these guys a minute. Then I'll go and do the story mission. Go over the railing, there we go. Okay. Although I don't think we have anything to spend XP on yet. Maybe we do. Double check. Okay, there's kinetic pulse. Melee. Okay. Maybe at some point. I don't know. It's a little bit farther down the if you want to call it the was it Souls like tech tree. So I'd probably want to try the actual Souls games a little bit first, but I could see myself playing it at some point.
I spotted one of Wolf's carrier pigeons up near the top of the clock tower. I need you to get it.
Sure. But, why?
Well, when Wolf was undercover with the First Sons, he used messenger birds to smuggle reports to his NSA contact, which was me.
So, he's not like your significantly older boyfriend? Something like that?
I think the term that you're looking for here is a father figure.
Hey, it's cool. I'm not gonna judge you.
Yeah, this Cole is a little bit more snarky than the first game. Even if he was being a good guy, Cole in the first game is very, like, going through a lot. And so he's, like, a little edgy. This one's a bit, got a bit of a lighter attitude, ironically, even though the beast is, like, right in front of him, or, like, on the way. He's a bit more snarky here. Not bad or anything. I think both are good. The first Cole is very much of his time.
There's no need to kill it.
This one is too, to a certain degree, but
type powers?
Gotcha.
Hey, man, you climbed all the way up there.
I think that just killed it.
Come down with style.
Good. Now there should be a thumb
Yeah, I think
drive
stunning it from that
attached to
high
the column.
would have
Plug it into
killed
your
it,
phone.
but
I've already sent you the encryption key.
anyway, these are the just like we had the radar dishes in the first game. This is our replacement for that.
Agent Quo, I feel quite confident that only you will be able to decode these messages, and that they'll prove to be invaluable evidence in your case against the First Sons. The world needs to learn about what's happened. Efforts must begin immediately to repair the damage done by the Ray Sphere. Damage for which I am ultimately to blame. Share these recordings with your contact in Empire City. Time is short.
It's a good start. I saw a whole flock of those birds escape from Wolf's lab after it blew.
Alright, I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, blast shards are back.
Hey,
Okay.
while you're at it, I spotted some rayosite fragments near the tower.
Ray, what?
You know, the chunks of Earth irradiated during race for testing? Wolf seemed to think that you would know what to do with them.
Oh, right. Yeah, we called them glass shards.
What the hell just happened, Cole?
My body absorbs their energy. A couple more blast shards and I'll be ready to store more power.
Well, those things could be anywhere. Wolf's collection went sky high when the lab blew.
It's alright, I'll find him. Hey, listen, in that recording, Wolf mentioned you had a contact up at Empire City.
You knew him. Actually, his name was John White.
No way.
The NSA had a vague idea of what conduits were. They scanned every single field agent, and both John and I had the gene. We were logical choices to infiltrate the First Sun, so he was assigned to Empire City, and I got Numeray. We worked together to maintain our covers.
What did John tell you about me?
Well, after the blast, his reports got a little sketchy. It all got kind of hard to believe. Of course, now that I've seen you and the Beast...
Yeah. Well, it's taking a turn for the strange, alright.
Okay. Get through these early missions pretty quick. It's interesting that the game doesn't pause anymore to like do end of mission screens.
I got involved with some unsavory characters.
Yeah, a little penicillin, it all cleared up.
Well, now it's your turn. A couple of them still have a number. They're looking for some help from the Electric Man.
Oh, God.
I guess you're famous, pal. Even in the ass end of the South.
Yeah, no. It's just like it's not like it's out of my wheelhouse to play something like Ghost of Tsushima. It's just like if DMC is like one skill tree or like one like path in the same skill tree, then that's just like a whole nother where it's like a whole that's like a whole other like side thing of like going through and playing like all the Souls and Souls-like games. Wouldn't be bad to do or anything. It's just it would probably like take a little while to get into those and get through them. But it would probably be something fun to kind of play on stream. It's always fun to watch somebody rage at their first Souls game, I'm sure. I think I have the original Souls game on Xbox 360. Like I have a physical copy of it. I might also own it on Steam. So either way. I actually haven't bought Elden Ring, so that'd be one of those things as well where it'd be like I'd probably play 1 through 3 of like Dark Souls, and then I would probably try and play Elden Ring or something. And then maybe at that point I would like expand out from there. Because there's other games like Lies of P and stuff that look kind of like up my alley as well. Bloodborne, not that I have a PS4, you know, so yeah, it's definitely an option for the future. I know. Listen, there's never not gonna be options for games to play. Like if we ever get to the point where I've played all the games, it will have been a very long time, and it will probably have been long enough where I can do replays of games, you know. Anyway, let's keep collecting blast shards as we make our way over to the next story event here in a minute. Still not to the point where there's any side missions, so. But yeah, one thing that's nice about this game that I'm already noticing is that there's a lot more buildings with like different heights. So there's not just like super tall buildings and stuff like there was in the city. There's like buildings of different heights and everything. You've got actual patrols on the ground that you can ambush, like with these guys, stuff like that. And then there's also like more multi-level buildings where like you can see this one, like it's a bit more like interesting, I guess. The parkour is a little better because of the different designs. There's also some of those like power rails kind of things that are on the side of buildings. These things here. So if I latch onto one of these, it like flings me up, which makes getting up buildings a lot easier. So you don't have to like keep climbing on windows and windowsills and stuff to get all the way up. You can actually run on the rooftops. So yeah, already the parkour is feeling quite a bit better. Guys up there.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Of course, sometimes the fastest way just is up a windowsill. It also feels like climbing is a little bit faster. Like I feel Cole pulls himself up the buildings a bit faster. If that makes sense. Enemy feel a bit more tanky, but that could just be because I'm coming off of the end of the game where I had fully upgraded my powers and stuff. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lollipop, lollipop. Oh yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw would be another one of those games. Well, I guess not really. That's not a Souls game. That's just a game. I was like always pretty interested in the game, and it got a re-release on like PC and stuff recently. So the re-release has some issues, but like overall it's pretty good. I still kind of want to own the physical because there's some stuff like some licensed music and stuff missing, and the game is a little less colorful because of the engine that's in. Like some of the effects that it had in the original aren't quite one-to-one, but at the very least it should make the physical stuff not more expensive, hopefully a little less expensive. That's a, for reference, that's a Xbox 360, I think PS3 exclusive. Or like, it was on that this generation of systems, and it's a game about a cheerleader with a chainsaw chopping up zombies with her zombie boyfriend head on her hip. Very lewd, very over the top, very early to mid 2000s. So but no, it looks like a fun game. Although I guess if it had licensed music, I wouldn't be able to play it on stream. Or I'd have to like do something else for that. But was there a day and night cycle in this game? Yeah, I think there is. There was kind of in the original game, but it was like on a fixed like it would set the time of day between story missions depending on what was going on, which was kind of nice because it worked for story missions and stuff. But yeah, all right, have a good time. Hope you have a good performance. Good luck with your concert and everything. Thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to you later. All right. Another mugging going on nearby. Yeah. One other thing about this town that's different than the first game, there's a lot less people just lying on the ground injured, which is kind of a product of like the first game. The first game had a lot of people who were just kind of like hanging out on the ground injured. Civilians. And stuff, so. See you Thursday? See you Thursday. Yeah. What time is the Game Awards thing? I don't know. I guess we could watch that on stream, maybe. Depends on what time it is. Be interesting to see if, like, Metaphor wins or something, right? I do like that they bunched up the energy thing at the top left, so it doesn't go like straight across. because by the time I got to like close to max energy in the first game, it really did feel like, huh, that's taken up a large portion of the screen. And it probably still will take up a good portion of the top left screen by the time get to the end of the game, but hopefully a little less since it's like up and down, up and down. I should try this game on CRTV. It's kind of interesting because I think this is like one of those games. This and like the first game are still games that were designed with CRTVs in mind. Like there's still a good amount of the Xbox 360 and like early Xbox 360 and early PS3 games that like the UI and everything was designed with CRTVs in mind. It's like, you know, bigger fonts and everything, visuals, indicators along with text, stuff like that. Mostly just changes how you do UI, I think. Obviously, like trying to fit things in the 4:3 aspect ratio, but also just trying to make sure you don't have like any like small, hard to read text on a blurrier screen. Where is this bird? Oh, there's the bird. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. There you are. Oh, that's the lady I saved from the mugging, so she's carrying me on or whatever.
Meeting with NSA agents John White and Lucy Quirk.
Are you there, John?
Go ahead.
Now that you've infiltrated the First Sons in Empire City, it's time I introduce you to my contact here in New Marais. John White, meet Dr. Sebastian Wolf.
Wolf? That's the secret asset you've been protecting? Hell, he's responsible for half the stuff we're here to investigate.
Whoa, easy.
It's all right.
Wolf's risking his life to help us.
We're all at risk. The NSA selected both of you for this assignment because you carry the...
Oh gosh, she's British.
It made you highly desirable to the First Sons, but that doesn't give you carte blanche. They watch their new initiates very, very closely. They'll have no qualms about killing you.
I know. The British accent sure is an interesting thing where it's just like, I don't know, it's definitely got a certain... We think of it in a very particular way. Like, more than any other accent, I think.
Hey man, word
Got a lot of, like, associations with it.
by a cop and a junkie.
Wow, that's quite a fan base.
These people take you seriously, man. Helping them out will send a message. Look, New Marais is a fresh start for us. Clean slate.
Okay, all right.
Hey, these people pay attention. Especially when you got lightning coming out of your hands.
Karma's a bitch. I get it.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna send a message.
Game also trying to explain to you about karma, yeah. Alright, we're gonna be good boys, so let's go help the cop out then, rather than the junkie. Choose to play this mission and you'll lose a... yeah.
The militia gang's shooting up people they think are deviants at the nearby mansion. If you're a good man, like they say, you'll stop the militia and heal the wounded.
I love that he has that, like... Is this a handlebar mustache? I think it's, like, called a handlebar mustache, isn't it? A big old thick mustache there.
Pain is killing me.
Oh, dead already.
Come on, David. Let's see if you can fly. Come on, fellas. Jump, freak!
Gotta be careful not to hit the civilians here.
Give them support. Then capture one of the militia for questioning.
You're gonna be fine.
Need one more blast shard for increasing energy. I think once you have good or bad karma, defeating enemies reinforces that. Where you get good karma for defeating enemies. If you're a good guy already, and if you're a bad guy, it'll reinforce your bad karma. As a show of strength, I guess.
Damn, man. You hear that hippie-ass bucket drummer? Oh, I hate that crap. Do everyone a favor and put the fear of God in the industry.
I forgot. One of the evil karma options is just to zap, like, he's like...
Seriously, who does?
Zap these guys. That's funny. I forgot that that was a bad karma
I keep
option.
hearing your name around town, Cole. It's gonna be impossible to be anonymous much longer. People will start asking for help everywhere you go.
Okay, well then let's hurry up and find Wolf.
I'm still on it. In the meantime, I think you should try flexing your powers a bit. Head for these coordinates.
Oop. Must be... Okay. I disconnected from the internet. That is fine. As long as my stream doesn't disconnect from the internet, I think we'll be okay. I think it's fine if the PS3 is not connected to the internet these days. Well, for the most part. There are some things that are still good on PSN to grab, but... Oh, shoot. That was a long fall. Okay. Try and get back up a minute. Without getting blasted by a rocket again. Interesting that there's slow-mo on this game a little bit for, like, certain big hits. I don't think that was a thing in the first game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, blasting people off rooftops in, like, large groups like that is still a lot of fun. A good way to get a bunch of XP and stuff in one go. Okay. Yeah, looks like we have some side missions open to us now. Let's just mark the closest one and head for that. Keep an eye out for any blast shards. We're one away from being able to increase our max energy again, so. Nope, there's one. Pretty close to the max of the current karma rank, so I guess we'll see here if we're locked to this one until we get further in the plot or not here soon. Oh, some of them didn't fall all the way off. Okay. Oh. Dang. Rid of that rocket guy a minute. Another one down there? Yeah. Here. What if I... Here you go, buddy. Did I get him? There you go. A clueless enemy. Okay, that's fun.
Hey, man. Some of the militia are disguised in the park nearby. Go check it out.
Will do. I think, yes. So for each rank of karma, there's now passive bonuses, as well as like the specific powers you can get from being good or bad. So rank 1 of good karma, civilians will take almost no damage from Cole's attacks. which is pretty useful if you're trying to keep your good karma up. Group heal. Okay. Bolt recharge. Hitting a human-sized enemy with any bolt attack will slightly recharge Cole's energy supply. That's pretty useful. But that's the max karma rank for good. This one is fine. This one's not too useful. Bystander bonus. If you're evil, you get XP for defeating civilians. Kind of useful if you're being evil. Bolt chain. Hitting targets with any bolt attack, it causes electricity to chain to nearby objects and enemies. This was an upgrade Evil Cole could get in the first game as well. Now it's just a passive if you're at second rank of bad karma. And then Bio Leech Overload for your last rank of bad karma. After you do a Bio Leech, you'll have unlimited electricity for a short time. These are just objectively better, by the way. I just want to make that clear. These are objectively better perks for combat. Like being able to have temporary infinite energy from just doing a normal Bio Leech, having like extra damage from just like regular bolt attacks, gaining XP for just accidentally killing civilians or just throwing a grenade into a group of civilians. Like, yeah. This one is fine for maintaining good karma. This one is fine for some side quests and for getting some good karma after a fight, maybe. And then this one is good, but it's like on the same tier as like this one should be the second tier of like upgrade, not the third tier. Like getting a little bit of energy back from doing a bolt attack is significantly less fun and worse than getting infinite energy for a short time after a Bio Leech. It's just not on the same level, but whatever. I think I'm not sure about the good and evil powers, how they compare. I can't remember exactly. So, okay. Anyway. That guy wearing a tinfoil hat? Yes, he is. Nope. Enemies up here. Oh, hello. Interesting that we have guys with riot shields as a enemy type that wasn't in the previous game. Not sure what you mean by MMG there. I'm getting sidetracked from the side quest. I need to do this a minute. I'm grabbing blast shards, but I don't need to be grabbing those right now. Need to focus on getting the side quest done. RBG? Again, not sure what you're talking about there. Oh.
I'm not intimidated by you.
Good thing they're marked on the minimap, otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell which civilians are the ones I'm supposed to be taking down. Apparently they're the guys in disguise. Interesting that doing a takedown wall on a piece of like the environment is now like extra XP. Okay. Interesting. Looks like side missions in general now give you an upgrade to one of your powers or something. Instead of just specifically like giving you upgrades for the good, or bad missions. Now even normal missions contribute to getting another upgrade. I do wonder if it's intentional that both in the original and the second game here, it seems like evil powers are better for like combat, while good powers have more utility for like trying to help other people and stuff, but means that you are slightly less powerful in combat, so you have to be a bit more strategic. That's probably somewhat intentional. Like, having to hit your shots to get back energy is definitely more strategic than just sucking all the energy out of someone for temporary infinite energy. But at the same time, it is a little like, I guess that's not the end of the world or anything. That like one has slightly better bonuses than the other. Or like, well, I would say a decent chunk better bonus, honestly. But underneath here, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, the city just has a lot more, I don't know, it feels like more life to it. And it is definitely a lot more colorful than the first game city. Okay. Let's get over to these power lines a minute. Yeah, I remember this city a bit more than I do the first game city from when I played it originally. It just stands out a lot more visually. Again, they've had, this is the second game though, so they've had a chance to like, you know, work on the first one and make improvements from there. Like, a lot of the game's parkour systems and the way the game plays is very similar to the first game. So it's like an extra level of polish that the first game kind of needed. Definitely a better sequel, which is good. You know, you'd hope that for every game they make in the series that it would get slightly better, if not significantly better each time. So. Oh, there's another one of those birds nearby. Yeah, it looks like we're karma locked until we get further in the story. So we can't get up to rank 2 of good or bad karma until further in the story. Well, we'll see. We're right on the edge here, so I guess we'll see once we get further in the story if we can get farther in our karma thing, or if we just need more points. But we'll do these other couple of side missions here. Keep picking up blast shards, and then we'll head over to the next story mission. So yeah, the group heal is useful for stuff like this, where there's a bunch of injured civilians that you can heal for good karma. Don't fence me in. Not sure what that means. Oh, okay. Nope. Looks like you can get rank 2 of good karma from the start. Yeah, changes what tattoo is. He has. Oh, jeez. I just got bad karma because that doing that, I think killed a civilian. Getting good karma there in the animation killed a civilian, and so it gave me a bit of bad karma. Funny. Doesn't look like it was enough to push me back down to rank 1, but yeah. But yeah, in this game, Cole gets different tattoos based off your karma rank as well, as a bit of a visual indicator, rather than just like turning pale or whatever like you did in the first game if you're evil.
That new facility you folks are building below the carriage house, it's overwhelming. Hats off to you, Doctor.
Our technology is 100 years ahead of the rest of the world.
Don't be so modest. When I joined the First Sons, they told me that they had technology 100 years ahead. Now, that sounds conservative. When I saw that place, I thought I'd been abducted by a UFO.
Sorry for the confusion.
They were just caves before. I knew them well. Played in them as a child. They were part of the Underground Railroad, smuggling escaped slaves out of town. Then it was Prohibition. Whiskey instead of slaves. Now we're smuggling in the future.
Interesting. Okay. Side quest time.
Hey, I rigged up a camera that won't fry when you touch it. I was hoping you could send me back some useful intel. Let's make sure it works. I've seen electric-powered stuff around town we didn't have in Empire City. Some of it might be useful. See if you can get a few shots.
Okay.
The militia's been robbing people at gunpoint. Sneak up on them and snap some evidence before you put an end to it. Militia's snatching people off the streets, never to be seen again. Let's get some evidence before you dole out the justice.
It's interesting to see which side missions carried over from the first game and which ones are new. At least in terms of, like, how they function. Because some of them are pretty similar, but some of them are different so far. Alright, so... feel like Peter Parker over here, taking a picture while I'm up in the air.
Hey man, these pictures rock. Very nice framing. You should keep that camera in your bag, all right? No doubt we'll need it again.
Nice. Nothing to spend all this XP on yet, though. Could have also been kind of interesting to start out as a bad guy and have to work our way out of it to be a good guy. That could have been kind of interesting too, but fine, I guess, to start out as a good guy. Another bird nearby. Get up in the air and see if we can get it a minute. think I just ran that lady over. Sorry, lady.
Audio surveillance at Agent John White, file D045.
I have news. I've been promoted. I'm working directly with Kessler now.
Certainly made a meteoric rise through the ranks.
It's suspicious. Maybe Kessler knows I'm with the NSA.
What? No. He'd have killed you.
Maybe. Kessler says you're to deliver the race sphere to Empire City immediately. What does that mean?
He stepped up the timeline. Well, we can't give in to him. It's time to end this. Tell Director Houston I'm ready for extraction.
Forget it. We are still building a case against the First Sons. We don't tip our hand until we've gathered enough evidence to bring down the whole organization. Until then, you stay where you are. And send over the sphere.
That was a bad decision, John. I think, well, was it? Probably. I don't know. But anyway, it's interesting to hear that he didn't even want to give him the race sphere initially. Yeah, the initial enemies here are better interesting because unlike the Reapers, they're not faceless. They're a little less creepy, I think. But they have a little bit more personality in the actual like individual enemies, since they're not just being mind controlled or whatever. Like they deliberately chose to join the group, you know. And so they've got like some sort of ideology behind them instead of just being like mind controlled by the lady from the first game, which is what the Reapers were. They were fine as an enemy faction, and their designs were pretty cool, but these ones are... they've got a little bit more personality in the individual level. They're also a lot more militaristic than the... like, they call themselves a militia intentionally, right? So, the Reapers from the first game were just mostly like drug addicts and stuff that got mind controlled by that one lady, so maybe she was like lacing the supply or something. Could see that. Okay. Looks like the next side quest is pretty nearby, so let's go do that. And then just 2 more down there, and then story missions on that side of town. So do that. Yeah, I think you only have the... I'm trying to remember. I think there's only 2 islands this time, but I think the map size is pretty comparable, if not a bit larger than the first game.
Saw a couple of supply boats coming in. You should throw their stuff overboard. Burn it. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, now you don't have the underground sections where there's a lot of water, but you do have these sections that are closer to like the waterfront, since we're down south by the Louisiana River, I think. Is that the Mississippi or the Louisiana? Well, we're down in Mississippi. Right? Is that Mississippi? Shoot. I'm bad with states. I'd have to look at a map, to be honest. Anyway, we're down south, so we're like, and we're on the river here, so there's a lot more, like there's a swamp and stuff. Oh, shoot. I got bad karma for accidentally killing one of the enemies who was already down. Whatever. Not a big deal. I can deal with a little bit of bad karma. Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Or at least that's probably where the game was based on. But yeah, we're down in Tennessee. I think I missed one of the supplies on the first boat. Yeah, I'm glad that they changed the location for this second game, because if it was a whole other game in the same town, it would have gotten pretty repetitive. Go. Okay, I guess that must have been some ammunition or something. Ba 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 ba. Evolution. Oh, that's the next story mission. All right, let's go do these side missions, and that story mission's on the same side of town, so. Yeah, it's almost the end of the year here. Got a few more weeks. Oh, Subway. That's right, Subway is in the game. $5 foot long. Jared's still in prison? I hope so. I hope that scumbag is. Alright. I think we're one blast shard away from upping our energy level again. Yeah, it's weird to think that's already almost 2025. Few more years here in this games like this. I don't think this game, but I think like, you know, all those good games that came out in like 2007 are going to be 20 years old. If I remember correctly, if you do the math, the Wii is as old now as like the SNES was when the Wii came out, right? Something like that. Yeah. Oop. I missed a shard back there. Where is it? There it is. They stand out pretty well, too. They're a bit more purple this time than blue. Oh, never mind. We just got the upgrade. Whatever. Still gotta pick them up. Well, don't gotta, but it would be useful. Ah, yeah. I just took a drink of water. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I know, like, some Twitch streams and stuff, like, you can spend channel points to, like, redeem stuff like reminding people to hydrate or whatever. I don't know. I've thought about, like, setting up the whole channel point thing. In fact, I think it technically is up, so it's like counting for points, but there's just nothing to spend the points on right now. I know. It's a little hard. Sorry, I should drink another drink of water here a sec. It is a little hard because it's split between chat is split between YouTube and Twitch, so there's not like a lot of good ways to like keep track of stuff and also have stuff work with both chats. Twitch has like channel points, but you have to be affiliate over there to get access to them, to the built-in channel points. YouTube doesn't have anything like that at all, even if you're like a partner or something or monetized. They do have some stuff, but it's not on the same level as Twitch's stuff, which I guess makes sense since... Oh. The only thing is, sometimes if you let people like play sound effects and stuff, it gets pretty like overwhelming. Like you can be in like the last cutscene of like, you know, a 60-hour JRPG and like somebody can just play like whatever song or whatever that you have set up for the alerts. I think the only alert I have to like really mess around with right now is I'd like to make a custom raid alert. I don't get raided too much on Twitch, but it would still be good to update. I think it's just the default one right now. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water there. Okay. Right. Side mission. Are you firing at me? Oh, the cops were firing at somebody. Are you shooting at? Oh, these guys. Oh, I think I just accidentally... Was there a civilian up here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer to keep things pretty clean on stream. Honestly, I could probably do without the face, but at this point, you know, it's kind of fun to have the face. I know. I did try and do like a face cam for a while with like a proper camera and everything, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not too good on camera anyway. So it's kind of whatever. I don't like give like big reactions in my face. I'm better at... Honestly, I'm more expressive when I talk than I am with my face. Oh.
A week ago, the most catastrophic incident on American soil occurred in downtown Empire City. What began as a series of alleged explosions soon escalated into citywide devastation in what is now being called the Empire Event. Today, Empire City lies in
Okay, so they still do have the Empire.
Numbers have been released.
Or the
latest estimates put the death toll
live action
in
stuff.
The millions. The nation mourns, and we are all left craving answers. What caused this sudden destruction? Is the United States under attack? NSA Director Houston is leading an official investigation into the Empire Event, but says their findings so far have been inconclusive. As a precaution, the nation's armed forces have been placed on high alert, and thousands of troops have been recalled from overseas to respond to the crisis. Whether the threat comes from terrorist extremists or some new kind of natural phenomenon, one thing is clear. The threat is ongoing and continues to move southward along the East Coast, leaving a path of devastation wherever it goes.
Oh, okay. So they're talking about the Beast then. I thought they were talking about the events of the first game, and maybe somewhat they are, but they're talking about the Beast. That thing that's we saw at the start of the game. Oh, we're supposed to be getting more powerful so we can beat.
Audio surveillance of Agent John White, file D102.
I was carrying the ray sphere out of the lab when Kessler stopped me. It was strange. He said that I had an important destiny.
used to be a skeptic. But many of his predictions actually do come true.
I don't know. The way he looked at me made me want him to be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I think John might die either way in the first game, whether you're good or bad. If you're bad, he definitely dies. But I can't remember if he lives if you're a good guy or not. But it does confirm that Kessler knew that John was a double agent, but like let him do his stuff anyway. Because he knew that he would help Cole, or, you know, himself, his past self. Who knows? He may have even been friends with Cole.
You're becoming a hero to these people.
In Kessler's lifetime. Yeah. So far, nothing too interesting from the dead drops, just more confirming some stuff that was like left slightly unanswered or ambiguous in the first game. I like how there's also suburbs in this game. There's all just city in the first game, but now we have like suburbs and stuff like that here. Trying not to. Oh, I keep forgetting. I can lift and throw cars and stuff now. Just remember I can do that. Hasn't come up too much, but it'll be useful later. Yeah, because with any explosive, I could do that with them too. But there's the bird.
Audio surveillance of agents John White and Lucy Quo. File D134.
Sorry for the radio silence.
John, what's happening up there?
Tell Wolf his invention is a big success.
The race sphere.
Kessler sent it out by courier. It's one of the labs, I thought, but he must have set the timer.
God.
It was like a bomb. 5, 6 city blocks reduced to rubble, corpses everywhere. There was this kid right in the center of the crater. He had survived.
Conduit.
Oh yeah, a strong one.
I don't believe in coincidences. He's got to have some connection to Kessler.
I agree. He's definitely a person of interest. I'm watching him. But one more thing. There are a lot of conduits cropping up, far more than Wolf predicted. The city is full of them.
Oh my gosh. These birds are all so close together, I can get one dead drop as soon as the other one's finished.
Eliminating the human costs of ray sphere radiation. This was Bertrand's reaction. Excerpt from audio surveillance of Joseph Bertrand. File
Joseph Bertrand. Who was that from the original game?
I didn't join the First Sons for the benefit.
Oh, right. He's the mayor guy here. He's the leader of the militia, I think.
God has a purpose for me, that I might better myself and use my gifts in his name. Besides, I'm tired of waiting. I've already assembled the prisoners. Free Spear, it's already in motion. Tonight, I will become the sword of God.
It's pretty typical. Like, Southern religious, overly religious, believes in his own destiny, believes that the powers are given to him by God.
He requested a very specific bike courier for the job.
Do you mean Cole McGrath?
There's more. I may have found some important new insight on Kessler, but I can't make it out. Kessler moved McGrath to the James here, but I can't find the first one.
Yeah, I guess that these dead drops would be kind of useful for our new time players if they hadn't played or first game or if it had been a minute. Hopefully the later ones will actually give us more info unlike what's going on with inFamous 2. Because so far, everything's just relating back to inFamous 1, recapping some stuff, giving new context. Not that it's a bad thing, but...
This genius electrician guy. He refused to work for the militia, so they're trying to shut off his power. I said we'd help.
Alrighty. Could always use a good electrician around here.
Hello. I rigged this substation to give you a massive charge, an overcharge. Reach the generator while in that state, and you'll deep fry those malicious saboteurs. You'll lose the charge quickly if you touch the ground, so stick to power lines. Plenty of those around here.
Oh, right. Parkour challenge with a different twist. Instead of, being a thing where you charge up those light things. Now it's getting from generator to generator to blow up a bunch of guys. A bit more fun that way, recontextualizing them, making sure they feel a little different, letting you have a bit more combat during them as well. Okay, shards around here. Sorry if this is a little bit boring. I know I'm just kind of going around doing some of the side stuff here before we go to the next main story bit. Just have a hard time, like, when something's right in front of me like this, like a collectible or something, it's hard to, like, not just go and grab it. Anyway, we got one more side quest, and then we'll all be caught up on all of them till the next story one is done, so... And unlike the first game, we have a lot of our traversal powers here already, so there's not like it would be easier to get around and grab some of these collectibles later. Just going to be about the same. I don't know, I guess open world games are kind of like that for me. If I see something right in front of me, I usually tend to go grab it, like, while I'm there. Which, you know, depending on the type of open world game it is, can kind of slow down the pace of things, but I guess it depends on how much of the game you actually want to do. I think it's definitely shorter in the long run if you're gonna go for... Oh, hello, rocket launcher guy. I think blew us all up there. If you're trying to go for that stuff anyway, it's definitely better to get it while it's like right in front of you rather than having to backtrack for all that kind of stuff. But yeah, depends on like how much of the stuff you want to do, I guess. Oh, hello. Rocket launcher guy wasn't dead. Okay. I'm almost dead, jeez. Let me see if I can get some power back here. There we go. That feels a bit better. I think the cops are fighting with some guys over there. Too bad there's not good karma for helping out the cops in those fights. You can only get, like, bad karma for, like, attacking the cops if you choose to do that. So we can use our group heal ability a minute. This. Do pulse heal. Yeah, it also heals the other citizens in the same area. So it's a lot faster to get through that. Kind of a nice perk for tier 2 of heroic karma, but again, it's not quite as good as the evil karma perks. But yeah. That'll help get to rank 3 of good karma pretty quickly here. Because it looks like it's not locked behind story progression like it is in the first game. So it's a lot easier and a lot quicker just to get up to rank 3 of either. If you choose to interact with a lot of the random events that happen. But here's where I was earlier, but I think I ran away before I grabbed all the blast shards over here. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, I gotta keep going with the story mission. Hey, nice. Another upgrade. We're doing really good on energy storage. Between the extra energy storage we got from the first game for collecting a lot of those shards on the first game and picking up all the ones we see, we're doing pretty well. Getting up there. Okay, what do you got?
Them fascists are unloading some fresh supplies. Maybe you should help out. Know what I mean?
Oh, another one of these boat missions. Yeah, okay. I do remember these missions. They get used a decent amount. But at least it gets you, like, out in the swamps and in the near water, which is kind of interesting. I guess one thing that's different from this game is, with those... Oh, hello. It drops the audio logs. Now the radar doesn't show you where the nearest one is if you scan, but the birds do fly around. So if you're in the nearby, you still have a pretty decent chance of seeing them like flying around on the mini map and stuff. So okay, is there? I think that's all of them on. Should be some more on this boat over here. Yeah. Throw some grenades over there. I think I can just lift this car, right? Yeah. Throw it out there. Nice. Nope. Well, we definitely have enough energy to the point where can't fully fill up in one go there, so. Come on. Ah, cool. You grabbed on. I was worried he wouldn't, and he would slide into the water there. Okay. Huh, interesting. I can't remember if they had an animation for actually reloading the rocket launcher in the first game or not. Kind of interesting that he was like planting it on the ground there and inserting the next warhead. No, not warhead. The next missile? I'll just say the next missile. I think warhead is a different term. Much bigger rocket. Much bigger rocket. Okay. So, looks like we get cleaned up all the side missions for now. Let's head over to the... Well, I don't need to waypoint that one. That one's just always on the mini-map. Yeah, let's just head over to the next story mission then. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing fine. We got plenty of time. I will say, I think I'm enjoying this game so far more than the original. So. I think it's partially because the game's starting out with more powers, and partially because of some of the refinements made from the first to second game. So, again, you would hope that the sequel is better than the first one, but putting it out there that I think so far it is. Oh, it looks like there's another group of people we can heal here a minute once we grab this nearby blast shard. Not sure what that alarm is off about. I guess it's just a warning light of some kind.
Nice work.
Can you kill me too? I got a serious habit.
Can I not heal? Oh, this is an enemy. That's why I can't heal him.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Somebody's shooting. Yeah, it is cool that you can see like groups of militia patrolling around and stuff. That's not something you saw too much in the first game. I think it was kind of implied that there were like Reapers patrolling around, but I felt like they spawned so near you or whatever, like it was hard to ambush them ahead of time. Guns. Cash and guns. Interesting. Yeah, there's just a lot more variety in like the things you can parkour on and the different heights of the buildings and stuff.
Wolf had speculated that absorbing blast cores might expose some of your dormant powers.
All right, how do I activate them?
I think the key is to stress your body by using your powers in different ways.
So I just mix it up while I'm frying the militia? That's it?
Try it out. I spotted a squad hold up near your position.
All right. Defeat 6 enemies to unlock the pincer bolt, and then we can purchase and equip it using the powers menu. Oh, okay, interesting. There's a hotkey to get to the powers menu. Okay. I guess if you want to like quickly swap out different powers and stuff. Since you can have different variants of different powers on the different face buttons now. In the original game, it was pretty easy to, like, all your abilities were accessible to you at all times. But in this game, you can't have everything all at once. So it's pretty easy to swap them out, but you're probably not going to be doing that in the middle of combat for the most part. Can I break that plant? No, I can't break that potted plant. Dang. Yeah. It would have been nice if they had added a little bit more destructibility into this game. Maybe if it was like on the PS4. That's something I'll have to test out on Second Son, I guess, since that's on the PS4. There is some destructibility for like some wooden structures, but change my skin? I could change it a minute. Hold on, let me unlock this new power a minute. And while we're menuing around, I can do that a minute. A cunning electrical attack that strikes enemies from 3 sides simultaneously, intensifying damage. Okay. Let's see, we were using the gold amp. Why don't we do, like... samurai sword, I guess. Oh, shoot. I forgot that it kicks you back to an autosave. Because that's to reload in coal. Oh, shoot, now I have to go kill those guys again. Ah, whatever. Not a big deal. But yeah, that's what the samurai sword looks like. It's cool that it gets electrified and everything. Not a big deal. Just run over there real quick. I just gotta remember that for next time, I guess. Try not to do it in the middle of a mission, I guess.
Militia have found themselves some more deviants. If you don't do something, those folks are gonna be target practice.
Oh.
These people notice when you treat them with respect like that.
I accidentally hit them with a katana. With an electrified katana. I don't know if that counts as respecting them. But, okay. Yeah, I guess it's their fault for standing so close.
Feels about right.
Okay. Unlock the pincer bolt again. Equip it.
Not too shabby, brother. Gonna miss your other lightning, though. Had a classic feel to it.
Switching back, pretty easy.
Oh, hold the left. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can swap out really quickly there. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Huh. Interesting.
It stands to reason that your other powers should be able to grow in similar ways.
All right, this is great, Quo. I'll monkey around a bit, see what I can come up with.
Okay. Power unlocked, finisher attacks. Okay. Oh, kind of a spoiler there on some of the enemies in the preview there, but okay. All right, let's see what we can unlock now that we can. Artillery bolt. Extra long range attack. That could be useful. I have to get 5 climbing assault stunts. Defeat an enemy while climbing on a pole, railing, or building. Okay. Detonation blast. Okay. Graviton blast. Use blast to bounce an enemy rocket. Okay. Sticky grenade. Okay. Might have to go out of my way to get some of this stuff unlocked. Since I'll have to like do certain stunts to unlock them. Improved finishers. Okay. Can get some upgrades for doing side missions. That'll be useful. Yeah, it looks like doing side missions lets you get more quality of life upgrades. Like at 10 side missions, we can increase our electric train speed by 50%. So interesting. Okay. Wait for the next story mission to pop up
You're
here.
making progress, Cole, because I'm not. I lost the trail on Wolf, and the clock is ticking. Once the militia get what they want out of him, he is as good as dead.
We ain't gonna take down the beast without that guy. He's the whole reason we're here.
Calm down. If we can get Bertrand to talk, he'll know where Wolf is.
Who?
Joseph Bertrand, the leader of the militia. He's an elusive guy most of the time, but tonight he's giving a speech in front of St. Ignatius.
Don't think we got a choice. We need to grab that fella after his speech, find out where he's hiding Wolf.
Okay, want me, Mr. Bertrand.
I swear.
There we go. Sorry, I was trying to get him in a specific way so I could work on unlocking some new powers. Just gonna have to make a mental note to do some of that. All right, looks like it didn't unlock a new side mission, so let's grab these fragments and then head over to the next side mission. There's like a few of them here on this one building. Pretty high up here. Oh, it's themed, like pirate themed. Bar or club or whatever. Okay. Oh, there's some more of those guys. Oh wait, hold on. If I hang off this, yeah, and if I just kill him from here, I can get that long range shot hopefully here soon. Yeah, I just need to get one more guy while I'm like hanging from something, and I can get the long range bolt. Should be useful for taking out enemies from a distance. Okay. Somebody's being abducted over there. Let me go take care of that real quick. See if I can get that power unlocked before we do the next story event. So they're down there. So if I just hang from here. Cool. That's that power unlocked. Try it out here a sec. It arcs a little bit. It's not too much of an arc, but it did mention that it arcs, so I just wanted to see how much. But yeah. Got a little bit of downward pull on it, but not too much. Okay, let's do that story event then.
Zeke, I'm in position for the rally, but I'm gonna stay out of sight until Bertrand takes the stage. I'll meet you inside.
Low profile. Got it.
Tonight, we face the gravest threat that this fair city has ever seen. The devil walks among us. Cole McGrath. The Electric Man.
Electric Man. Every time they say Electric Man, all I can think of is like, what was it? Lava Boy versus Shark. Lava Girl and Shark Boy.
Basically, Bertrand's been telling everyone that
I am Electric Man.
Oh, nice.
Our forefathers bled and died in defense of this city. And history called upon them to stand against the enemy.
Ooh. National Weather Service says there's a winter storm warning for where I live. Interesting, interesting.
Let's get the hell out of here. Figure something else out.
Whoa. Hey, we gotta do this now, man. Otherwise, he's gonna kill Wolf.
You don't have to stay here, Zeke.
Hey, man. I ain't going nowhere.
My men, these fine young men, are the guardians of this city, and they are all that stands between you.
What kind of rifle do they have, by the way? I haven't looked at it too much. Oh yeah, here comes the new type of enemy. It looks like a FN Scar a little bit. The rifle that the militants are holding. Yeah, this is the part where you realize, oh shoot, the militia has kind of a point. Where they actually are defending against, like, literal monsters, so. Yeah, the militia's bad, but the reason they've been formed is because of yeah, well, whether you want it or not, you're getting it. Ah.
Hey, man, Bertrand's heading for his limo. You can still catch him.
If I could only blow the limo up. I think I need him alive, don't I?
Oh, I can't keep up with 1 foot. I'm gonna need to get to some higher ground.
I like the music here. But yeah, this game does look very good for being on the PS3 and everything. Like I said before, I do think it looks a lot better than the original. I think that's partially just down to the color palette, but it does feel like it looks a little bit better graphically. Maybe they were able to optimize things a little bit better for the PS3 on this time around.
I'm losing him.
Working on it, Cole. Don't freak out.
Time you and I have a chat?
I got nothing to say to you, freak.
Cut the crap. You're gonna take me to Wolf now.
Wait. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my head.
Don't. Is it helicopter time? It's helicopter time. All right.
This is your town, man.
Ooh, boy. Need to get some energy right now. All right. Do I have access to the rocket yet? No, I don't. Okay. Try that, I guess. That's not dead yet. Too bad I don't have the rocket yet. Would be mighty helpful here. Yeah, this isn't the first or last, well, this is the first, but it is not the last chopper fight we'll have in this game. Oh. Incoming. Probably shouldn't be trying to grab collectibles while I'm in the middle of a fight, huh? There we go.
Yeah. Huh? Hit me in the head again.
Okay. Bertrand takes the stage.
Damn, man. Quo never told us this town was overrun by a pack of inbred, shirtless crocodile freaks.
Oh man, I know. That's pretty cool, right?
Oh, completely. Totally makes up for the militia being here. And it even gets better. Man, I think I might have stumbled onto a lead to Wolf. Overheard some folks talking about a strange device they found down on Gaffney Street.
All right, cool. I'll give it a look.
All right. Let's go do this nearby side mission. How are we doing on time? Let's do some side missions here. And then that should be good for today, I think. We'll go clean up all the side missions. And then by that point, I think we'll be good for today. And then on Thursday, we can keep going with the main plot. I think we're doing okay, though. We got to the introduction of one of the other main factions of the game and those monsters. And we got to see the head of the militia guys there. So I think those two things. That was good. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. Watch your step is considered an environment kill. So we got the sticky grenade. That's nice. Useful. Would have been useful actually a minute ago. Because we could have stuck the plane or the helicopter probably. For stylish throws, hold down square to bounce off weapon. So yeah, that grenade goes pretty far, and then it sticks to things. And then if you hold it, it like bounces until you stop holding it, and then it'll stick. Yeah, that's a pretty cool power. Oh, here. Yeah, I got both of them. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. Shoot at me. Shoot at me. Watch out, civilian. Hey. Over here, dude. Where are you shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at that cop, I think. Ah. I need to get him with his own rocket to unlock a power, so that's what I'm trying to do here in a minute. Come on, buddy. There we go. A blast that temporarily lowers the gravity of anything that sends flying. Enemies are helpless as they hang in the air. Yeah, was something that you could do if you were good karma in the first game as well. These enemies defenseless while they're hanging in the air. Pretty useful. Okay, and then I need to get a few more headshots to get this one. So I need headshots. I think there's some people lurking based off the what I'm seeing on my end. I usually don't talk about viewer counts, but I think there's some people just hanging out lurking, which is fine. But yeah, you're the only one chatting right now. And then watch your step. Okay, so I need to get some headshots and I need to knock people off buildings. Simple enough. I can get a headshot on this guy in a minute. There we go. We're gonna fill back up real quick. All right, go grab that side quest.
I just want to help. I can handle myself in a fight. Give me a chance, and I'll prove myself to you. Help me!
Oh, jeez. Here's a good chance to get some headshots or watch your step, maybe. Ah, whatever. You can't get... They don't get pushed as easily as those other guys. Oh, hello. Ah! Okay. Nope, so much for that. All right. What is this civilian trying to do? Why is this civilian trying to hurt me? Nice. One more headshot and I can unlock that other thing.
Oh no.
Alright. I'll heal you, but stop trying to punch me, okay? Gunboat diplomacy, huh? Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. We can see conflicts between the two groups now. All right, let me see if I can get a headshot off on one of these guys a minute. Somebody here. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, unlocking a lot of new powers here. Good. Give us more options. Okay, let's try this out. I think I just hit a civilian. My bad. More powerful, slower to fire weapon. Oh. Okay, she got up by herself. Fair enough. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, Garrett. Appreciate it. Appreciate hanging out and chatting. It's fun.
Keep your head down. Keep it down.
Guard down there. And one on the other side of the building as well. I feel like there's less blast shards, but you need less to upgrade your energy. At least that's what it feels like right now, which is probably a good thing. Ah, shoot. But yeah, it's probably a good thing. Means less collectibles that you have to get if you want to max things out.
Some rednecks keep firing at us from their boat. Ain't there something you could do?
Yeah, probably. Blast shards nearby, but let's deal with the boat first. Get out to them before they get too far away from... There we go. I have you now. Okay. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Faster way to get to shore. Faster way to get to shore. Oh, there's one more boat I have to deal with. Or did it kick me back to the start? Oh, I think it kicked me back to the start of this side mission. Whatever. Alright, so I guess try not to die right after I beat the side mission. Next time. Oop. There we go. Just throw some grenades. Blast them a little bit. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Is it gonna kick me back to the start of this mission again? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. Yep. It went through this time. Man, that would suck. How do you take a shower? You must have to, like, wipe down. You could never take a bath again. I never considered that. Do you think Cole smells kind of funky a lot of the time because he just can't take a bath anymore? I guess showers. Would showers be fine? I still feel like you would have to, like, wipe down or something. I guess never being able to, like, take a full bath again wouldn't be the end of the world, but, like, it would be pretty annoying. Like, you could never go swimming again. Like, you could never go to the beach or, like, the pool or anything. That'd be kind of annoying. I guess it depends on how much you like that kind of stuff anyway, but... I don't know. I guess it's... Hey, I mean, nothing's free, right? You gotta give up stuff to get stuff, so... If that's the price for having electric powers... Of course, that was not the only price. I think several hundred people died in the blast when he got his powers. So, you know, there were some other sacrifices that were made, but... Yes, we can. All right. Okay. Let's go see these abductees here a minute. No. Wrong power. Is it the artillery bolt? I think it's the artillery bolt. The one that's like for long range or whatever. Yeah. That curve matters more than I thought it would. Yeah, we'll play inFamous 3, or in other words, we're gonna play Second Son here once this game is done. Once we're done with this one as well. Although there's a whole DLC for this one as well. That's fairly big apparently. So we'll do that after we beat the main game. I think you have to beat the main game to get access to it. So it's surprising that it's still like available on PS3 and stuff. Like was able to go to the actual like store and buy it. It's not too expensive. It's like $5. So probably because this game is like, you know, pretty old at this point. But yeah. But yeah, we'll play Infamous Second Son here. Or Infamous 3, rather. However you want to consider it. Once we get done with this game. I don't know if we'll do the expansion DLC for that one. It kind of depends on how Infamous Second Son goes. If that one's good, then maybe we'll check out the extra DLC for it. But yeah. Because that one, I get the feeling that one, the DLC is not going to be just $5. If it is, then it'll probably be worth it. But yeah. That's interesting. Oh, turns into more of a blast. I'm not sure if I like that. Just because I feel like you have the grenades for doing blasts, so. You shooting at me? Oh, you are. Yeah, it's fun getting into Infamous 2 here. I do think it is the better game out of the first two games. Again, sequel and everything. I'll have to look back at the VOD and make sure the volume was good. It should be good. Nobody complained about it, at least, but doesn't mean the volumes couldn't be better. If there's something else I could probably change or whatever. I don't know, sometimes people don't, like, tell me things. Like, there's obviously something wrong, but people don't tell me things. Like, nobody mentioned for the first couple of Infamous streams that, that the audio was off. Sonic? Oh, are you asking if we're gonna play Sonic since that was on the poll earlier? Maybe at some point, but didn't get voted for. This got voted for more than that game did. And this game didn't even, the Infamous series didn't even technically win the poll. It got like second place. So, I think probably at some point we will, but I don't know. It didn't win the poll, so not for right now. I think after, oh gosh, they're all okay. I think after this game, we're gonna play some of the. I'm gonna play Dead Space maybe that, or I'm gonna start working on the Yakuza games. There's a new one coming out, and I won't be able to catch up fully with the games since there's so many of them here before the new one comes out. But at the very least, I can get through some of the ones I haven't played yet. Try some of those out before the new one comes out. It's kind of a side one anyway, so I don't know if I necessarily need to be caught up on the plot of the other games to understand it, but it would help to probably play some more of the games, and it'd be fun. So, I want to catch up on as many of those games as possible, eventually. They're a little long. It'll probably take me about as long as it takes me to get through Infamous 1 and 2 to get through one of those games. But that's partially because they have so much like side content to do. Like there's like a lot of mini games and stuff that it's fun to do. So maybe some of that stuff I'll do off stream. There we go. Nice. I think that's the 10th side mission, so I think if I go into powers... Oh, never mind. I'm one short. No, wait. It just didn't finish. Okay. There we go. Now I can drain electricity faster. That'll be useful. Okay. Looks like we have one side mission left, and then we're all caught up, and I think we'll call it for today. How's the time? Yeah, should call it for today. I gotta go get ready. I gotta go make something for dinner here soon. Come back again on Thursday. Keep playing the game. Fun. Firehouse subs? Oh, is that what you're having? Yeah, I don't know if we have a Firehouse like sub place around here. We have Jimmy John's and stuff, and I end up getting that usually. Like when I go out for groceries, like every couple of weeks, I'll usually stop by like a Jimmy John's or whatever, depending on how hungry I am. Because you can usually stretch out one of their subs into 2 meals. I'll ask them to like cut it in half, and then I'll eat one half for lunch that day, and the other half for lunch the next day or whatever. So that's kind of nice. Makes it a bit more economical. I think it'd be a bit expensive to eat like one of their sandwiches in one go, like on a regular basis, but splitting in half for 2 meals kind of helps with that. So, is there any other? Oh, I think I have to get some more headshots still, don't I? Ah, got hit by that rocket. No, okay, I'm good on that. I should double check and see if there's any other stunts I have to do to get the next power. Okay. Yeah, looks like not yet. I think I've unlocked everything I can until I do some more. But that was cool. There's like a backflip if you, like a handspring if you roll backwards. Huh. Cool. Anyway. But yeah, until we do some more story missions and unlock some new powers, I think we're all caught up.
Can't get him back. I'll light a flare so you'll know where to put it.
Okay. Subway. Wonder how much Subway paid to be in this game. Yeah. I don't like Subway too much. I feel like their quality has gone down, and like I'm just not as interested in like making my own sandwich. It was a cool idea at the time, but like now that I've done it a few times and gone there a few times, I feel like I'd rather just buy a pre-made sandwich that's pretty good, like some place, like from a sub place. Like I'd rather just buy like a turkey and ham sandwich rather than like try and like tell somebody to like make that. If that makes sense. Oop. Did it blow up? Did I mess up? No, I think it's just on the ground there. Here we go. I can't. Like how we're using superpowers to move boxes. To be fair, like if you had superpowers, you'd probably use them to boxes.
Our medical supplies were confiscated.
Let me just do this
We'll have
side
to close
quest.
the clinic if you can't get them back. I'll light a flare so you'll know where to put it.
Maybe it's a different one. Yeah, no, we just did this one. Weird. All right, let's try and do it one more time. Maybe it bugged out or whatever. I'll try not to throw the medical supplies. Maybe that was what happened. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that was the controller or the game spazzing out, but it wasn't accepting inputs there a minute. Hopefully it's not the controller. If it's the game, it's kind of whatever, but if it's the controller, that's going to be something that's a little harder to fix. Stick drift and all that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Should be all the enemies. Grab the supplies and walk them over to that one guy again. Hopefully it doesn't bug out this time. Why is the box smoking? Okay. Yeah. I wonder what happened last time.
You saved a lot of lives today. If you're ever injured, please come see us.
Okay. That should unlock a new clinic. Yep. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and save. Wonder what's under user-generated content. Create missions from template, create empty mission. Interesting. Huh, you can download missions. Can you still connect to the server? No. Right, I'm disconnected from the PS3 network. Interesting. So people can create missions. I wonder if there's any still on the like servers. I'll have to look that up maybe. I'll have to try reconnecting my PS3, the internet here, maybe in a minute after stream. All right. That's kind of interesting. Let me write that down. I want to kind of figure that out. Maybe I'll try and figure out if that's still a thing we can do over Wednesday here, and then on Thursday we can check that out maybe. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I think that'll be good for today then. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, no, the sequel's, I think, a good chunk better than the original, in my opinion. Or at least so far. We'll see if the story is better. Hopefully it will be. Maybe it's because I did the evil route in the first game, but I wasn't too keen on the story. Maybe it's a little bit better if you do the good guy route. But yeah, should be fun. We get to be the good guy, so that's kind of fun too. Yeah, if I remember correctly, if you side with the evil side, you do end up like siding with those like mutant creatures or whatever. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of like how if you were evil, you kind of did side quests with the Reapers in the second two, in the second and third islands in the first game. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Thanks for hanging out, Garrett, Jeppo, Union, anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. I'll hopefully see you guys Thursday for more inFamous 2. And then this weekend, Chrono Trigger. But in case I don't see you guys, hope you have a good day. And hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.